Christmas was just around the corner. Elspeth, an elderly woman, after finishing off her Christmas shopping, had retreated to a quiet corner of the train that would take her to Brockhampton. Tired of the long shopping overhaul, the moment she entered the train and found her seat, she fell asleep just to wake up after 35 minutes, all energized. Everything was going right until another train started running parallel to her train, almost similar to the latter's speed. She looked at it passively. There were many empty carriages. Most of the blinds of the windows of the train were down, while a few were up. As the other train sped by, at that particular moment, when the two trains gave the illusion of being stationary, one of the blinds flew up with a snap, and Elspeth saw it. To her horror, she saw a tall, dark man with his back to the window was strangling a woman who was facing him. She couldn't see his face, but in a few minutes she could see her body go limp and crumpling into his hands. Elspeth panicked. Putting all her emotions under control, she decided to stop the train. Then the thought struck. There was no point in stopping her own train. It was then the ticket collector came by and she told him what she saw. He just waved it off as a gibberish from an old woman. But at the next station, she wrote a note on the matter and entrusted a porter to take it to the station master. She was the only witness to a murder, and she was having a hard time making people believe that she, in fact, saw a murder. In no time, reaching her place, she was off to meet her friend, Miss Marple, to disclose the strange incident she encountered on the way. Now, Miss Marple might be an old woman, as Elspeth, but she was no less than a sharp sleuth. Miss Marple, along with Elspeth, confided the whole strange affair to Inspector Craddock. They were sure that if a woman was murdered in the train, they would find the body sooner or later, and it would be all over the papers. But to their utter dismay, the next day newspapers bore no such information. Also, the police said that even they could not come up with any such abandoned dead body from their inquiries. Not only the police, but the railway authorities also could not verify Elspeth's story of an abandoned body. But Miss Marple was not ready to buy that. But the question was where the body was.